What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. The Lakers playing the Denver Nuggets right now. Game 3 already down by 2. It's 6 minutes left in the game. The Lakers is down by 11. They had like a double-digit lead again for the third game in a row. And apparently they gonna lose this game too. And even if they do win and come back and happen to have the push and come back, they still gonna lose the series. Listen, man. I tried to entertain the conversation in basketball of LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, who's really the GOAT. Let's stop this, man. Let's stop this. I lost all respect for LeBron. When LeBron first came in the NBA, man, he got a lot of respect based upon his basketball IQ. Okay. When it came to his basketball IQ, he got a lot of respect off that, being smart and understanding the game, evaluating and reading defenses and breaking teams down. That for the beginning of his career, he was very successful in. Now, arrogance, cockiness, pride. This is the same thing why I started disliking Kobe. I see the same thing in him. Getting to the point where you start letting this stuff go to your head. You're not thinking reasonably. You know all you have to do is a minor adjustment. And they could easily beat Denver Nuggets. Listen, how did the Lakers win? They played Denver Nuggets and blasted them. Basically with the same Denver Nuggets team. Now, y'all done played Denver Nuggets 20 times. Denver Nuggets done beat them 20 times straight. 20 straight times. What's the problem here? What are they doing wrong? It ain't like they ain't got the team. They got the team, but they playing the team wrong. You playing AD and LeBron at the center position. That's the problem. That's the only problem the Lakers have. They are playing LeBron and AD in the center position, and they too little. This is how they got swept last year. They got swept last year playing against Denver Nuggets. Everybody else played Denver Nuggets, won a game or two against them in the playoffs. They were the only team to not win one game against Denver in the playoffs. Why? Because every other team played a legitimate center. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are not centers. They forwards, and they not playing to their strength. And guess what they did? They minimized and diminished their strength to adjust to somebody else where they actually at a disadvantage. When they won the championship playing against Denver Nuggets now and kicked them out to go on to face Miami for the NBA championship, who did they have in the center? JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. They complimented LeBron James and AD. They played three bigs at all times. They put a body on Jokic. The big don't have to score against Jokic. You just a body on Jokic. So LeBron and AD can dominate the forwards. That's their power and strength. And they're not playing to their power and strength. And when the Lakers played the three bigs, they not only was like the number one defensive team in the NBA, they also dominated the playoffs. No game sevens, whacking cats. And it opened up the floor for the shooters. They got Rui Hachimura holding Jokic, LeBron holding Jokic, AD holding Jokic, all them little. That big country white boy down there punishing them. And Darvin Hamm should be fired because he not even making the simple adjustment. Just play three big. Take LeBron, AD out of the center position. They wasting too much energy banging with the big white guy. Then you got to make it up on the offensive end. No, they supposed to be dominating Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. They're supposed to be dominating them in the forward positions. But that ain't how they playing them. LeBron them so weak in the center position, the guards scoring over them, they offensive rebounding over them. That's not their position. And they're not even aggressive enough to even be playing down there. So get up out of the way. That's why I said I lost respect for him, because he's supposed to be smart enough to know that. He's supposed to know, like, look, we need a big down there with us. They say they watch the game tapes. How you watching the game tapes, seeing how y'all won with 3 bigs and you go away from where y'all were successful at? See, I don't like stuff like that. That's just an easy adjustment. They got the personnel to make it happen and still won't make it happen. I know the game. I said this last year when they got swept, when we barely got out of the first 2 rounds. And I was asked by DJ, like, you think the Lakers going to beat the Nuggets? I said, nope. They're not playing the big. If they don't play a big with AD and LeBron, they're going to lose. And they got swept terribly. The playoffs is all about making adjustments. They have made no adjustments. They went in the playoffs the same way they went in there last year, and they ain't changed nothing. LeBron and AD still at the center position where they got exposed at. And now they're getting exposed again. This is what I mean by stupidness. You going into the playoff with the same exact roster. D-Lo done disappeared again. I would have never gave him that money again. Period. No. You only get this, the NBA. I'm at the end of my career. This is how LeBron's supposed to be thinking. I'm at the end of my career. Every game count for me. I'm in very high percentage of getting an injury, and I need to make these last years count. I ain't got no time to be playing with y'all. You felt last time. I'm not gonna bring you back and give you $22 million a year. No, I'm gonna get that to somebody else who I can rely on. And I'm not going to sit here. That's what I'm saying. He's so lazy, man. This is like, bro, I lost a lot of respect for him, man. This is an easy adjustment. Like, why do you insist on playing the center position where you're not good at? He ain't good in the center position. Everybody be scoring on him. And he don't go after the loose balls. And look, I'm just talking about, man, this is terrible. Get up out of there. You don't even supposed to be in there. AD too little. He's soft. Anytime he fall, you think he's not getting back up. Get up out of there. Y'all don't even supposed to be in the middle like that. That's why they losing. That's why they getting dominated. Because they playing up against a real true center. And he ain't playing no games with them. That's the worst thing you're going to give a person is confidence over you. That big white boy know y'all too little for him. That big white boy know y'all can't stop him. So therefore, y'all playing out of position. Y'all ain't even playing to y'all strengths. So how you got all this basketball IQ and you not seeing that? And why do we see it, but nobody else don't see it? You know what's crazy? I be watching ESPN and ain't nobody talking about this. They only talk about the team that's put out there. They only talk about the players that's on the floor. They never talk about the adjustment that should be made. Like, this is clear. Why y'all playing LeBron and AD in the center position and they too little down there and they getting smoked? Why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why LeBron ain't saying nothing? Why AD ain't saying nothing? Why? So nobody ain't saying nothing. They getting paid all these top millions of dollars and nobody sees this. Nobody sees this. Nobody saying nothing. In every game, they playing the same lineups. You might move a guard out, but the problem ain't in the guard position. The problem is in the center position. When you going to fix that? When you going to change that? I blame Darvin Hamm for being a weak coach because he catering to whatever LeBron James want to do. LeBron James so arrogant and he's hurting the team. He want the credit for beating Jokic. So rather him bowing out, tapping out, saying, look, he too big for me. He too strong for me. He going to let the whole team go down because of his arrogance and pride. He's going to let the whole team go down because of his arrogance and pride, rather than him saying, and everybody know what the problem is, but don't nobody want to confront him. Don't nobody want to check him. Don't nobody want to tell him, like, bro, you hurting us. You hurting us in the center position. AD, you hurting us in the center position. Go to y'all regular position. Y'all are forwards. You came in the game as a forward. You came in the game as forward. Go to y'all right positions. Let the real center play their position. You don't even need the center to score. You just want a body on Jokic so y'all can preserve y'all energy to finish strong. And y'all can't even do that. That's why y'all run out of gas. They start out on fire. But after them 48 minutes get the wearing down and you banging with that white boy, you ain't got the energy to finish strong. But the white boy finishing strong because all he doing is pacing himself. This what he do. Y'all too little for him. These easy layups. These easy layups. He about to have a triple-double tonight. Look at the numbers he putting up on y'all. Y'all making it hard on y'all self for no reason. That's why I don't got no respect for them, man. I ain't got no respect for Darvin Hamm, too. You can't put them rookie coaches in there with LeBron. Them. He too big. He arrogant. He a superstar. You need to give LeBron a coach that actually can challenge him and literally let it be known, like, no, we running this play. No, we doing this. No, you got to sit down. No, you're not playing that position. You putting it with Darvin Hamm, and he the one telling Darvin Hamm everything to do. He don't respect no damn Darvin Hamm. Who is that? Darvin Hamm trying to hold on to a job at the same time sacrificing it, trying to cater to LeBron James. Get up out of here. I don't got no respect for them, man. I really don't. I'm just keeping it 100. They're not going to win. They ain't changed nothing. They ain't changed nothing at all. With LeBron James and AD playing the center position, it'll never work. They too little. Now, they could beat teams who ain't got a dominant center, but when they play up against them teams who got big men like Minnesota's and Denver Nuggets and Philadelphia 76ers and Milwaukee Bucks, teams like that, oh, they're going to lose. They're going to lose. They play up against the Clippers and them, they're going to lose. They out of their positions. So I don't got no respect for them, man. I really don't. Keeping it 100 with you. I lost all respect for him, man. For real. That's terrible. They deserve to lose. He ain't no Michael Jordan, man. Jordan find the willpower to win. And look what Jordan played. Then Michael and them had 3 7-footer centers. They made sure if Jordan was the big dog, they made sure they packed the paint with them centers to get them offensive rebounds, clogging the paint, move the big men out of the way so Mike could have that lane. I don't know what they on. These dudes just talking crazy. You playing up against a 7-footer and he keep on dominating y'all and y'all's like thinking it's gonna change. It ain't gonna change. Oh, y'all ain't finna fix nothing. Oh, this easy. This easy money. Y'all had a 20-point lead last game. They come right back and beat y'all. You had a 15-point game lead. The last time, come back and beat y'all again. Had a 12-point lead today. Now they took that away. Like, come look, why? Because all they got to do is relax. Y'all out of position. No matter what your lead is, y'all out of position. All they have to do is be calm, relax. Don't let y'all look fire start. Like I say, at the beginning, y'all can be strong. But if the game goes down, y'all gonna wear out. Like we saying, it's easy to fix. It's easy to fix, but they won't fix it. You're making it hard for your shooters. You're making it hard for your shooters. They ain't got to double up on nobody. Terrible. They done. They done. They won't get up out of it. They done. This series is over. They done. Arrogance and pride once again hurt you. That's the same thing hurt him last year. He wanted that trophy because you know they doing a new trophy now. It ain't, you know, last year when you played in the Western Conference for the Western Conference Finals and for the Eastern Conference Finals, it didn't used to be an MVP for that. So they added more rewards in the NBA. And that's why they got swept by Denver Nuggets last year too. LeBron wanted that first MVP for the Western Conference. So when they faced up against Denver Nuggets for the Western Conference Finals and the MVP is announced at that too, he wanted to be the first one to get that award. So he wanted the credit for dethroning Jokic since he was the MVP also. And he hurt and destroyed the team as a means of stat padding and going after that rather than playing smart ball. Just win the game. That's where your greatness come in. Just win, and having the humility and humbleness to give credit to what credit is due to somebody else. That's the same thing that hurt him and Kyrie Irving, and why Kyrie Irving, they want to play with him no more. You want all the credit for all the wins, but want the team to all get the blame for when you lose. You never really giving Kyrie the credit for actually winning with you. You want all the shine. No, no. No, even though you had already had left Cleveland and he was drafted to Cleveland as a means of you leaving. You were supposed to have been showing that brother love. You didn't show him love at all for the most part. You wanted all the glory. I'm watching it. I'm watching y'all in the championship playing against Golden State. I'm watching that same game. Kyrie hurt himself in overtime. Why? Kyrie had the ball. The game tied up. Kyrie had the ball with like 12 seconds left. He brought the ball up, and soon he crossed the half-court line, you come and ask for the ball from him. When he a better closer and shooter than you, and he a better dribbler than you. He can get a way better high percentage shot than you can. And you came and soon he crossed the line, you took the ball out of his hand. If y'all go back and watch that game. It was the first game when LeBron came back and him, Kevin Love, and Kyrie were playing against Golden State. Remember, Kyrie had hurt himself that first game in overtime because of that situation. If Brian would have just gave him the ball and let him close it out, probably wouldn't even hurt himself in overtime. But he ended up hurting himself in overtime. Because you wanted the credit. You wanted the glory for being the one to beat Golden State. Which you would have got it anyway. But you want all the credit. You didn't want Kyrie getting the credit. Just like you didn't want nobody getting the credit, no other big man for getting the credit for neutralizing Jokic last year. Y'all had Tristan Thompson. He built his whole career off of defense and offensive rebounding, and y'all barely even played the man. What's sad about it, you told him in the beginning of that series, LeBron told Tristan Thompson in the beginning of the series, this is how you know he know what he's doing. He told Tristan Thompson in the beginning of that series, we're going to need you the next series against Denver. Because they wasn't even playing him in the 2 series before that against Golden State and Memphis. They didn't even play him. But they picked him up knowing they were going to need him to play against the big men. Then when the Denver series come up, y'all ain't even really playing the man. Even though you're getting dominated by Jokic. One of the first quarter, it was one of those games in the first quarter, Jokic had 14 rebounds. 14 rebounds in the first quarter. And they still didn't make no adjustments. They still didn't put Tristan Thompson them on to put a body on him to be, aggressive against him and to intimidate him and to still didn't put him out there. And then what was crazy, when they did put Tristan Thompson out there, he had success against Jokic every time, but only played like 1 or 2 minutes. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Get out the game. You're doing too good. We need LeBron them to win so he can get the credit. We need to cater to the face of the NBA. And it cost you those championships and knocked you out of the conversation of being mentioned with the great. Simple as that.